Hey, my name is Marko Stavrou and we're at the Retroviral offices. Mike Sharman, one of the leading PR agencies in Africa, and we're going to be doing a talk on Gen Z, so stay tuned.
Guys, today is a special edition external Broken Bird with everybody filming. It looks like an aggressive paparazzi session. Yeah. This is our, here's the esteemed record of being our youngest Broken Bird participant. Jeez, he dresses so fancy. Anyway, so Marko is, he's an interesting character. I'm not going to ruin his story by giving you background on his bio. I'm going to let him tell you his story because it's a very interesting one. And we met when I spoke at a Heavy Chef event, and he kind of epitomizes this hustler mentality of being very determined to get into people's faces and come and barge into your office and interview you. Very good at that. Nice. And he also has really good insights into Gen Z because he's one of them. He lives amongst them. Just wears sweet ties and jackets. So he's going to tell you a story. He's also going to speak to you specifically about what opportunities exist for the Gen Z headspace of the brands that we're working with. Some of you are Gen Zs, you also live among them. So yeah, here's an interesting opportunity just to hear where he's at, how he's taken a little bit of an alternative course from your average person, and the way that he experiments and has carved his own path. And there might be some opportunities for thinking for some of our brands, some of the younger FMCG kind of headspaces, where we're going.
When I say the word Gen Z, what comes up? What is the first word?
Youth.
Youth,
That's the
okay.
first thing I think of.
TikTok.
Youngin.
TikTok.
Youngin.
Youngin, okay.
Cool kids.
Cool kids.
They make me feel old.
So there's quite a big difference between the Gen Z and then the millennials in terms of how they see work. And that's quite important because you may want to have a call 3 times a week as a team and meet in person, and Gen Z is actually like, I can get the work done. Like, we don't have to have these meetings every single week. I see a lot of like companies, they spend a lot of time like with the content, like actually what is the narrative and what is the person actually saying, but it's the small elements of dress code, of the thumbnails, of the sound bites, of like those small little elements make a much bigger difference. Now from an HR point of view, when I teach, we work with HR departments, it's like I say to them, it's 3 focuses for the week. That's it. That's all they can deal with. If you want to use big project management softwares and then they've got all these integrations and they're going to get lost. They just want 3 things. What am I going to do today? What am I going to do to focus on this week and get that done?
I think it was insightful for the team. I think we all had our own opinions of Gen Z, and I think us as Gen Z also had our own opinions of ourselves. And I think it's good to see and hear feedback, I think, from everyone about how they want to work with Gen Z, but also how we should work with them.
I really enjoyed it purely because I do have some Gen Z members in my team, and recently we've been like going through an understanding of emotional intelligence, especially because our superiors are more of an older generation and she's of a younger generation. So I'm trying to bridge the gap between the two so we have a better working relationship.
I think it was insightful. I think it was very informative. I saw a lot of myself in it, funny enough, even though I'm not. But I think I'm on the cusp of millennial and Gen Z, like, you know, I'm just there. So it was really cool. I was I'm excited because I feel seen and I'm not even a Gen Z. Yeah. So it was very relatable as well. So I loved it. Thank you.
Lovely. Spot on. Well, I've got 2 kids in their Gen Z phase, so yeah, very insightful, very mind-blowing, and how to handle the Gen Z generation.
I thought it was really insightful because there is such a gap in understanding that generation. The gaps between Gen Z and millennial is huge, and there's lots of different aspects to it, from emotional to work ethic to education to how they function on a day-to-day. I think it's important that businesses start thinking about this seriously.